Some interesting facts that U.S. citizens should know but don't. The United States of America, spelled like this, was incorporated in London in 1783. The United States of America, spelled like this, is territory to Great Britain. The colonists did not win the Revolutionary War, and the British troops did not leave until 1796. You can look all this up. Number 2. King George III financed both sides of the Revolutionary War. You can pause and look this up. Number 3, the IRS is not a U.S. government agency. It is a debt collection agency of the International Monetary Fund, or the IMF. You can look this up. Number 4, the IMF is an agency of the United Nations. You can look this up. Number 5, the U.S. has not had a treasury since 1921. You can look this up. Number 6, New York City is defined in the Code of Regulations as the United Nations. You can look this up. Number 7, no judicial courts or judges has existed in the United States since 1789. Executive administrators, not judges, enforce statutes and codes. You can look this up. Number 8, you cannot use the U.S. Constitution to defend you because you are not a party to it. In your specific state right now, use the Bill of Rights instead. You can look this up. Number 9, you own no property. Slaves cannot own property. Read the deed to the property you think you own. You are listed as a tenant. You can look this all up. Number 10, we are slaves and own nothing, even the children you think you own. You can look this all up. Number 11, Great Britain is owned by the Vatican. You can look this up. Number 12, the Pope can abolish any law in the United States. You can look this up. Number 13, we are human capital. Look it up. Number 15, your name spelled in all capital letters is a corporation. And you can look this all up. The people do not include you and me, regardless of your race, since our names are all capital letter fictional legal names. You can look this up. Number 17, a 1040 form is a tribute paid to Great Britain and the Vatican. You can look this up. Number 18, everything in the United States is up for sale. That includes roads, bridges, schools, hospitals, water plants, prisons, airports, lakes, etc. You can look up this executive order right here. Number 19, it is not the duty of the police officer to protect you. They are to protect the corporation and arrest the code breakers. You can look this up. And number 20, the FCC, the CIA, the FBI, the NASA, all these alphabet gangs are not a part of the United States government, even though the U.S. holds various shares in these various agencies. You can look all of this up. And number 14 was, we are enemies of the state. All of us are enemies of the state. You can look this up. If you want to find out more about the United States corruption, about you being a slave and how you can do something about that, you should follow me. It's time to rise, my people.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, and Satish brothers doing this thing in sincerity, in truth, and with charity. And man, well, firstly, Yahweh was named Heavenly Father. Bahasham is in the name, Ba-in Ha-the Sham name. Yahweh Shai is name of the begotten Son. And Rakha Kodash means Holy Spirit, literally translated Spirit Holy. Rakha Spirit, Kodash Holy. And you know, this guy released a lot of information, and you know, that's cool, that's great, because it just shows that Esau is being, you know, he's been exposed, his corruption is being shown, you know, and that's the war, you know, that's the war. This is Wisdom of Solomon. 14:22. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High, but whereas they lived into great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. And our people, you know, they accept, and like it says here, they call it peace to be able to do the wickedness that's been laid out before us by our enemies. All right, this whole Western mindset, this way of living, you know, that's all part of that cup of fornication, you know, That's the wine, the Western mindset. And now people love that shit. All right? But those are plagues, man. Us being at the bottom, being and following the ways of this devil, those are part of the plagues, man. We supposed to have an Eastern mindset, and it came with peace and harmony. All right? But how did they do this? How did this happen? Esau came and did his job, man. He played the role of the deceiver. All right? He played the role of the deceiver. And those who get got, they lost, you know, they lost in that battle, man. But now this knowledge is coming out, man. As the saying goes, knowledge is indeed power. The 2 Thessalonians 2. And 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. And who was ruling back then? Edom. Same people ruling now, right? It was Rome, and this is Rome 2.0. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, and Esau is being taken down by this truth coming out. Even like that video that guy brought out, you know, that was great information. But until the prophet, you know, to the prophets utilize that info, you know, it's a little value. But that's great info to bring out, just further exposing this devil. All right? And that's Esau being consumed by the spirit of the Lord's mouth. Because before that video, we were speaking these things. That this devil has deceived you. This devil has tricked you. You know, don't trust your enemies. Don't go to him, you know, don't trust and eat them for help. All right, now of course we gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. But when Esau comes with these different policies, mainly like the jab they was given and what's coming next is Mark of the Beast, don't trust in him to take that piercing. All right, it's one thing to be a captive and just having to serve your time. That's another thing, trusting and following your enemies. All right. So we've been speaking these things. This is what we've been trying to tell you, man. This devil is not right, man. We are captives here. How do you forget? This is not our land. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And that's starting now. No, this truth is coming out. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. That's the war. Because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. So it's good versus evil, truth versus lies, you know. As the Wisdom Scholar put it, that war of ignorance. And the truth is coming out heavy now, man. Edom is being exposed for the devil that he is. All right. Oh shit, what was I finna get? Hate this flesh. Oh yeah. Was it Obadiah? This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So this devil is being exposed, you know. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbors, and he is not. All right. So the truth is coming out, you know. Even those of the nation of Edom, they bring out different things. They're exposing things. And as watchmen, we see it and we shine that light upon it. You know? And that's what we're doing the same thing here. This devil, as the scriptures tells us, he put on this guise of a good guy. He's all about law and order. But his actions show he's really about death and manipulation. All right? And that's what he works. Death and manipulation. This is Wisdom of Solomon. Well, I'll go to the other app. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2. And 6, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present. This is the mindset of the wicked, all right? The improper way of thinking. And let us speedily use the creatures like as in our youth. Zero discipline, you know, have fun, YOLO. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. For this is our portion, and our lot is this. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. So this is what Esau was about. You know, having control of the riches, having no discipline, running through resources, all right, oppressing the poor, and more importantly, the righteous, you know. That's why, like even the video, we're all slaves, man. Esau wants to have full control. What's the Habakkuk? It tells us that he's as death, man. He can't be satisfied. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine, that's his philosophies, that Western mindset, he is a proud man. Neither keep it at home, who enlarged his desire as hell and is as death. He wants full control and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. All right, and Edom has done them. He's deceived the world with the face of democracy. All right, the guise of democracy. All right, the guise of freedom and liberty and humanitarian, being a humanitarian. Meanwhile, what does he work? Violence, death. He get there, you know, he make you his ally or help you out, your developing country, so he can gain control of your resources, and he benefit off of it, man. But because you see on your TV box, all right, your newspapers, your tablets, whatever your form of media is, America is painted as this saving grace, this angel. But meanwhile, he's really lawless, a trickster, a devil, a deceiver. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged. Let our strength be the law of justice. So they say, let our strength be the law of justice, right? For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. So the law and justice they're talking about, it's not actual law, man, and justice. You know? It's the guise of it. They put this image as if they're about morality and justice. Meanwhile, they oppress and afflict the feeble. It's a dog-eat-dog world. They want to get up very high and everybody else down low. Nothing else matters. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us as without offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgressings of our education. So he's contrary to the Lord, and they hate that we're exposing them, that we speak against this shit. They hate it. And that's why videos like the video that guy did, and really is about the videos the prophets do, they talk about dangerous conspiracy theories. Well, look, conspiracies are real, man. There are a bunch of theories and some whacked out shit that gets put out into the atmosphere. But conspiracies are freaking real. The United Nations itself is a conspiracy. There's a group of nations conspiring together. Your Senate, that's a group of people conspiring together. right? And you better believe there are nefarious plans and works that get brought forth. The fact that, hey, you wanted to kill off the Native Americans, to come together and say, well, let's kill off their buffalo and do this. Hey, that was a conspiracy to bring forth evil. And it gets way worse than that. But we're going to leave it at that so the YouTube channel don't get a strike or something, because you're going to say so much. But there are men working wickedness, and they work it together, man. They come up with these plans together. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. They hate that the prophets out here speaking his word and proclaiming our heritage. He was made to reprove our thoughts. They see us out there bringing the truth out, man. They're losing this information war, as it was put, I believe, by Hillary Clinton. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. We can't be convinced to follow his ways. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits, so they are counterfeits, man. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of them. For if the just man be the Son of God, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with the shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. I might as well just finish it out. Such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness hath blinded them. As for the mysteries of God, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned the reward for blameless souls. For the Most High created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. And these are all the works of death. So if you're following this man that's in power now, the wicked, hey, you are holding on to death. All right? And you're going to find it. And it's going to be painful. All right? Oh, yeah. This is 2nd Ezra 6. Bear with me, Shalakia. I'll look right at it. 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. So that's the battle, man. The truth is coming out. Esau has been taken down. Corruption is being taken out the earth. All right, the Lord is going to take evil, this great evil, out the way, man. And it started with this word coming out. It starts with Edom being exposed for the devil that he is, man. All right. He's a crafty devil too, man. Hey, that's that Ephesians 6, the wiles of the devil. Now that's going to spiritual wickedness, but Esau Edom follows the spiritual Satan, man. Wiles and trickery. Change the definition of a word, and you will use it and not realize that you have been caught up in this trap. All right? Like a mortgage, a fucking debt, a death note. Because it's expected for you to pay it until you die. And especially for Jake, you're lucky if when it's passed on to the dang on child, they can keep the house. Or getting on getting a lease. The word lease means to lies, man, like leasing. It's in the scriptures, man. But this devil is crafty, man. Psalms 5 and 6. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. Let's get the word for leasing. This devil is crafty. A lie, untruth, falsehood, deceptive thing. And it's the Hebrew word kazab. Alright? Deceptive. So this devil, and he's very crafty, man. A lot of trickery. That's why the scriptures say this. Second Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. So the prophets have been saying these things for the longest. I mean, it's good info in that video, but the scriptures tell us already to avoid his ways, man. Don't make a confederacy with him. The whole world is following this devil. What we know that we definitely don't follow him. You know, wide is the gate that leads to destruction. It's real quick, this is Isaiah 8. And 11. For the Lord spake thus to me with the strong hand and instructed me, but I should not walk in the way of this people, saying, say ye not a confederacy to all them to whom this people shall say a confederacy. Neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. Sanctify Yahweh of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. So that's who we to follow. That's who we to fear, man. All right, that's who we supposed to be in league with. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, not going after what these people are chasing, man. Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and their right grievousness, which they have prescribed. So these laws they write, these decrees, hey, they're grievous. They're against us, man. To turn aside the needy from judgment, to take us from the path we're supposed to be on, to oppress us, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. So we can be stuck in their hands and subject to their way of life, man, what they want and desire. That's how they rob us of our wages and credit. These motherfuckers get millions of dollars and billions and pay the workers pennies, crumbs. This whole shit is against us, man. Now look, before I close this out, in this comments, it's people talking about becoming state nationals and all this shit. Oh, this is a good comment. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised. It took me a few years after immigrating here to realize U.S. freedom is an illusion, and that is true. This is a great comment. In America, you have the right to the freedom to do wrong. And that's what it is, really. It's freedom. You're free to do whatever contrary to the Lord. With a few exceptions publicly, but that's because they want to make themselves as the angel of light. So they got to condemn some things publicly, like murder. Even though they do a lot of murder and get away with it too. They got to make themselves appear as the angel of light. But a lot of people's on here talking about the fucking, a few people, state nationals. You hear people talking about that, or you hear other people talking about, man, he got a lot of info here. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna get the once I get the scripture, that'll give it to me. Sovereignty. Look, Esau Edom's not about to care about. Come on, man, they really gonna put this commercial up. Edom isn't gonna care about no sovereign papers or state national. That makes no sense, man. The only escape is the Lord. That's it. What do you have? What should I say? This is John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. This is the only escape, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6:1. Hear therefore, O ye kings, understand, learn ye that be the judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest. Who shall try your works and search out your counsels? So sovereignty comes from the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. There's no way in hell you go to your enemies, fill out paperwork, and declare sovereignty in their shit. It don't work that way. And Edom is not going to honor that. And you're going to find that out with the next step this devil has planned. And, you know, it's the biggest one, like the biggest prophecy or sign prophecy. We're looking forward to let us know what time we're in. It's just chip. You're not finna work. That damn sovereignty shit ain't real, man. You know, Revelation 13:15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So your damn sovereignty paper's not going to help. To receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So Edom come with this chip. This physical thing that go inside you that allows you to still operate in society, to buy and sell. All right, Esau is gonna come with that. Your sovereignty papers is not gonna mean anything. Here is wisdom on him that hath understanding. Count the number of the beast, for his number of a man, and his number is 603.6. All right, so Edom come with this. Your sovereignty papers won't help, man. Only escape is the Lord, man. This is Acts 4:12. The only escape is to call upon Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. This is Acts 4:12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved. Only escape. Stop going to Esau for shit, man. The Lord is our escape. And this is Lamentations 4, because that's crazy. You going to the same devil that tricked your ass as if he's going to honor this paperwork. The man don't follow the law, man. The laws he set up, like the video even said, man, it's the color of the law, man. It seems like his law. He don't even follow his own damn constitution. This is Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help, and our watching we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. The only way out is Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. In fact, I ended on this, Lord willing. This is the book of Baruch. (4 and 17). But what can I help you? He that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies. That's the only way out, is Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. He put us under these curses. He's going to deliver us from these curses. So with that, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles, Elder Great Millstone, and Southeast brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom wa Baba Ball.